Welcome back to the Voices of the Youth. I'm your host for today, Iskandar Zulkarnain, and today we will start off with the breaking news. Malaysia Airports Holdings Berhad, MAHB, is in a significant of privatization effort which led by a consortium including Khazanah Nasional, Employees Provident Fund, EPF, Global Infrastructure Partners, GIP, and the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, ADIA. The consortium aims to acquire the remaining shares in MAHB that they haven't owned at RM11 per share, amounting to around RM 10.09 billion. Behind this move, it is to improve the Malaysia airport connectivity and competitiveness as Malaysia's long-haul flight connection and overall investment have lagged behind compared to Singapore and Thailand. The privatization is expected to set a decision that significant investment and implement international best practices to enhance service levels and passenger growth at MAHB operated airports. This deal has to face the controversy, especially regarding the involvement of foreign corporations like GIP, which has connection to Israel. The critic, Wan Ahmad Faisal, have questioned whether selling shares to a foreign corporation was really necessary considering how profitable MAHB is right now.
Di mana logik dan relevannya kita membawa masuk GIP untuk membantu MAHB, sebuah syarikat yang berdaya saing, yang tidak pernah rugi kecuali zaman COVID. Malah kalau kita lihat, GIP antara operator yang menguruskan airport terburuk di dunia.
However, the Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim insisted that Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad has never been sold to foreign party and continues to remain the property of Malaysia.
Ataupun exercise ini hanya melibatkan pengurusan. MAHB itu syarikat yang menguruskan lapangan terbang. Lapangan terbang kekal milik kerajaan Malaysia.
Now, that is it for the breaking news. We will be right back after this short commercial.
Welcome back to the next segment, which is the current issues. I am Alisha Kaisara, and today we will unfold the cases of prostitution hubs in Malaysia. Earlier last week, the police officers had successfully raided another prostitution hub run by foreigners in a budget hotel in Bukit Bintang. The prostitutes were in the age range of 21 and 40 years old. Recently, the New Straits Times also had exposed the wide range of prostitution activities along Jalan Gelang and Jalan Kalung in a food court. And then on 27th of June, police has identified 4 prostitution hotbeds in Kuala Lumpur City Centre. City Police Chief Datuk Rusdi Muhammad Issa said that the police have conducted 409 raids in Kuala Lumpur since January this year, which led to 1,691 arrests. This prostitution case is under investigation under the Section 327B of the Penal Code and Section 61C of the Immigration Act 1959, which if it's found guilty, they will have to face imprisonment for up to 15 years of fines and other punishments due to carrying out activities that are contrary to the conditions of the issuance of the pass and permits. Upon inspection, other than seizing condoms, tubes of lubricants, rolls of tissues, and multiple mobile phones, the police found that none of the foreign prostitutes had valid work permits or travel documents. Following with the latest news of foreigners' requests on extending visa from the government has speculated discussions among Malaysians whether or not if the procedure of obtaining the visa is too loose for the foreigners that leads to many prostitution cases. Here is one of the interview from one of the concerned Malaysian citizens regarding the case. Hi. Do you mind if we ask a couple of questions for a quick interview right now?
Not at all.
All right, first of all, what is your name?
My name is Rizman Iskandar. You can call me Rizman.
All right, Mr. Rizman, what do you know about the prostitution cases among foreigners that is happening in Malaysia right now?
Oh yeah, I just read it on the news yesterday, so I know a few things.
All right, as a Malaysian who's currently living in Kuala Lumpur, right? Do you think that the government should extend the work visa of these foreigners?
To be honest, I don't see why not, because I understand that by extending the work visa would cause the cases to grow a lot worse. However, it is important to note that not all of them are involved. So, by them not just extending the visa as a whole, will make Malaysian to lose potential workers. So I think that the government should take a few steps in order to avoid these cases from happening.
So, what are the steps that you think the government should take?
I believe that the government can. I believe that the government can tighten their rules and regulations so that they can detect the person who has the past record of doing so.
All right, that is all for today's interview. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Those were a few suggestions given by our interviewee, Mr. Rizman Iskandar. Therefore, the government should take immediate action to stop these inappropriate cases once and for all. That's all from me. Voices of the Youth will be right back after this short break.
Welcome back to the Voices of the Youth. Let's celebrate the arrival of our fascinating guest, Ms. Farida, our news correspondent for today.
Hello everyone, my name is Farida Delisha and I am excited to be a correspondent for today's news.
Welcome, Ms. Farida. How are you feeling today?
Good, never been better. What about you?
I'm fine as you are. Ms. Farida, is it true that you are a world-renowned athlete?
Yes, I am. And I have participated in numerous international sports events.
Wow, what a chance to get you up on the stage. Your insights have been invaluable. And now, let's move to our final segment, sports news. Recently, the Malaysian team's official attire was revealed during an Olympic Day celebration at the Exchange TRX in Kuala Lumpur on Sunday, June 23. Let's take a look at the video of the new Malaysian sports attire. I have a question for you, Ms. Farida. Were you at the celebration for this event?
Yes, I was in.
What were your thoughts during the event and what is your opinion on the new uniforms?
Well, before they showed us the uniform, I was really looking forward to it. I hope they would change the design because it looked the same in previous years. However, when they did show it to us, I was a little disappointed.
I see. Thank you, Ms. Farida, for the meet. Thank you, Ms. Farida.
The media also reported that it received a backlash and criticism from Malaysians who expressed their dislike for the design, with some saying they are old-fashioned, no changes, and ugly. Honestly, Ms. Frida, what about you? What is your opinion on this news about the sports attire?
In my opinion, I completely agree with the Malaysians about the sports uniforms. We could improve the design, especially since the colors of the uniforms don't align well with the Malaysian flag. It's difficult for other countries to recognize Malaysians with such different colors. Additionally, it appears that the uniform haven't changed much in the past years.
I couldn't agree with you more, Ms. Farida. Our news has reached other countries, stating that Malaysia, with a population of over 30 million people, couldn't find anyone to model the uniforms and instead choosing the mannequins. How do you respond to this?
Well, it's a bit of a bummer that this idea popped up. Malaysia's got over 30 million followers and we're bursting with talent. In this case, Malaysians could become a laughing stock from worldwide because of the design and the choices of models that don't present our country well.
You are absolutely right, Ms. Farida. Now, why don't we take a look at the video for the past 8 years? It seems that Hongzi has only changed to a brighter color, but maintained the same design. What do you think, Ms. Farida? Do you have the same opinions as me?
Yes, it seems that not much has changed in terms of design. The government might view uniform continuity as a kind of tradition, but modernizing the uniforms could improve Malaysia's standing abroad as standards change. And it also could build the athletes' confidence, such as
That is exactly how I feel. By doing those, it could also attract media's attention and celebrates media heritage. Last but not least, Ms. Farida, after all the buzz and criticism about the new Malaysian sports attire, I actually have some exciting news to share.
well, what are you waiting for? Share the exciting news with us.
Malaysia has decided to redesign the uniforms and come up with an exciting improved version. And according to the New Straits Times, the Olympic Council of Malaysia OCM is teaming up with Yonex to design a brand new exclusive outfit. And for the event, what a fantastic news, don't you think?
This is amazing news, Miss Marisa. I didn't see that coming at all.
Well, that concludes for our today's news. A big thank you to Ms. Farida Delisha for her contribution to our show and everyone who joined us for today's discussion. I am Marsa Dania. We look forward to see you all again next week.
The Voices of the